welcome to Redona Designs. I'm Ridik Okwemba. So a couple of days ago I put out a video where Erico was very excited about 3D printing this handle. It's a fairly simple design, so I thought that I could show you how I approached this design. So we're going to head on to SolidWorks and open a new file. So the idea behind this is, first of all, have to think about what we want. So it's a handle. We need specific how do I put it, we need specific dimensions that can guide our designs. So the first thing that we can do, first of all, we choose a plane on where we're going to design. So what we want to do first is to create a mirror line, because most of the features are going to be bilaterally symmetrical. So this is the axis of symmetry. We're going to start building one side of it. Like so. So something like that. Then so this is the height of the handle. This is the space where the fingers are going to go through to hold on to the handle. Give it a dimension of 30 millimeters. And then for the overall width, Erico had suggested something like 50 millimeters. So it's a fairly small handle. So this angle, let's make it 60. We still have some undefined points. See, the sketch is still blue. Yeah, I think it's this distance. Okay, I think let's delete this dimension first of all, and then dimension this to say 25 millimeters. It's 20. Oh yeah. So the undefined point is this line there. We need it to make it horizontal with the origin, like so. And yeah, so that's basically the whole sketch. So what remains is just mirroring it to the other side, in which case you're going to select everything. We're going to select everything and then click on the mirror command, and there we have it. So basically after this, the next step is just to extrude it. So going to go to features, extrude boss, make it along the mid plane, and have it 20 millimeters. 20 millimeters is fairly good. You can have it either 20 or 25 millimeters, and then okay. So just like that, you can see we have a basic handle. Okay, so whatever remains is actually a complete handle. If you aim to, let's say, you can glue these sides, but the best way will be, in this case, will be to insert, rather to screw it onto whatever you want to mount it on. So in the features, the whole wizard, let's open the whole wizard in the features tab, and we have this countable. I want to use the countable. First of all, let's use the ISO standard, and let's use X. Yes, that one. The size, I want it as M4. The fit, let it just be normal, and go to the positions. Let's select this top plane, and then just click the point there. So on the whole wizard, basically what you're doing is you're just inserting points, so the features are going to be developed from the points. And then so this point, it follows that we can also dimension it. So let's give it a dimension of 40 millimeters. That is from the center or from the origin, and then we're going to select that line, right click, select midpoint, and align it horizontal with the point. Yes, and the point has just turned black. That tells us that we've fully defined it. But what I want is for this recess to go all the way in, all the way into this material, so that you can create that recess on where you're going to hide your bolt. So when your bolt has already secured onto the piece of board that you want to put this, to install this handle on, you want it to be a little bit buried. So let's go back here, and we're going to go to the whole specifications, and we're going to do some few adjustments. So show custom sizing, so we can adjust the countable, and in this case I want to adjust its height. So let's just increase it, 22, let's put it to 25 millimeters. See how it looks like. No, it's not yet inside, so let's put it at 30. Yeah, thereabouts. So after I click OK, you'll see exactly what I've done. So when you've installed your handle, it's going to be the screw or the bolt is going to be buried inside. And in my opinion, I think this is also a good design feature. I think it makes the design stand out a little bit. So after that, we're going to mirror this feature, the countable, onto the other side. So we go to the mirror command in the features tab and select the right plane and click OK, and there we have it. So yeah, that's basically it. What remains is just to let's say let's break the edges, and you can break the edges either by the chamfer command or the fillet command. So in some cases I'm going to use the chamfer, in some cases I'm going to use the fillet, but in this model I think the fillet will work best. So I'm going to use still in the features tab, I'm going to go to the fillet command and then select an edge, and then this is going to pop up. So you can select these 27 edges, you want to select all the edges, and then reduce the fillet size, the radius to say 1 millimeter. Let's see how that one works. Yes, it has worked. Click OK, and yeah, so that's done. So what you're going to do is just to save it. So you save it first as a SolidWorks file, and then you also save it as an STL so that we can be able to 3D print it. So we're going to save it as Erico handle. Okay, and that's that. So all that remains is just to go and 3D print it and see how it turns out. Thank you for being with me up until this point. So if you've followed through up until this point, I hope you've learned something, and if you've done so, kindly like the video and also share widely, and subscribe to the channel. So the next video we're going to 3D print it, and then we're going to see how everything will turn out. Cheers.